Okay, so here's an update on what I'm doing right now regarding my truck and then also my Delta 88. So I had the truck in the engine shop for about 2 months. My guy finally got it back to me. Obviously it's a slant 6, so got it back, painted it, just got it painted Mopar red. I did that today. So it's still driving. I also got the cylinder head right here. Sorry, I'm messy in the garage right now. So did that valve job, full on valve job. Obviously new springs that go with the cam. What else? Shaved it down a little bit. I think it's like 100 off. And then cam spec. I'm super messy right now. We're not going that big on it, but get the gist. 440. So that, I think that block will look really good. I got black. Got my machine guy. He painted this black. Polished up the crank. Didn't deck the head. Honed out, light hone on the cylinders here. New cam bearings all the way through. This engine actually looked pretty good from the standpoint of machining. So that went ahead, picked me up a new Dodge book. There we go. Went ahead, so I took off the brake rotors. We're putting in new ball joints, everything like that on the truck. D100 1984 pickup. So new ball joints, new everything. Completely new front suspension. So the suspension's actually torn off right now. I'm in the process of trying to get the rusted on threaded ball joints. So I'm trying to get those off to get on the new ones. Gotta paint the upper and lower control arms, everything like that. Then throw it all back together with new poly bushings, everything like that. A total mess in here. So with this engine, we're gonna have black accents, so black oil pan. I also got this painted black today. Got a nice high quality, whatever, high temp paint. Got all the parts in here for the complete build of the truck. What else? I think that's about it for the truck. So this is mainly for the Delta 88. I can't pull it out obviously because I got the intake off. So I'm doing rocker arms right now. I got Harlan Sharp 1.6 ratio, so that's like a forward ratio. But Oldsmobile obviously had that in their engines, if you know Olds. So super messy. So this is a completely different look from the engine from the last video that I've showed of it, which was, I think, last November, like the last year, so like almost 2 years now. So went ahead, redid the whole engine. Okay, so with doing that, everything block honed down, everything like that, machine, same guy that did this block did my slant. But when we did it, let's take off this valve cover. I just got new valve covers in for the rocker arms here, but I haven't even kind of just threw it on to look at. So one-handed. So when doing this, we had to, let's see if that can, yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay, so when doing it, we had to machine it down, the valves, because I got new exhausts and I didn't get new intakes, but I got a bigger exhaust valve intake. So this valve here is shaved down more. I believe that's the exhaust, and then this intake isn't shaved down as much. So I was rolling with non-adjustable rocker arms on this, and it wasn't opening the valve all the way. So it came to the assumption that I needed adjustables, so went all out. Or actually, you know what? I had steel comp adjustable roller tips, but I wanted to go bigger, get more horsepower out of it. So we're gonna do that. It needs longer push rods, so I think I got Comp Magnum stock. I think it's a 5.987 or something like that, whatever stock is. So that's what I'm kind of working with right now. Probably gonna get a new distributor. Gotta probably change up that power steering bracket. So that's what I'm working with right now regarding this car. So with doing so, interior looks exactly the same, minus got a tile saw here. Let's walk around it. Minus let's see if I can get up in there. So minus I took off the aftermarket radio, put in my temp gauges, volt, everything like that, and then I also put an RPM tack right there to the left. So other than that, it looks the same. Did I have black tint when I did it? Yeah, I don't know. It has black tint, 5%. So engine build. So with this engine build, it's supposed to be a pretty hefty rebuild. So complete valve jobs, everything, expanded out the exhaust, or was it intake? I don't know, one of the two. Have a pretty loopy cam in there. I think it's a 495, something like that. It's off comp, extreme, thumper, something like that. I don't really know. I'm trying to keep the lights on there, dimming out. So got that. New water pump. Every single thing you see here, besides the block, crank, obviously 425 crank, forged from the factory. Rods, heads, obviously, and alternator, and the power steering is brand new under this hood, minus a brake booster and everything like that. So with doing that, new exhaust, big cam, new push rods, everything like that. Got to get longer ones for the exhaust side. Had was it Moog pistons in it, quality seal powered rings. What else did I put in it down below? ARP bolts everywhere. ARP cylinder head bolts, comp everything besides the rocker arms now. What else did I put? It's having a new intake, Edelbrock Performer, which I'll probably, if I keep the car, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep the car right now because it's just so much money for Oldsmobile. I'm going to do a Torquer intake, and then I have a 700 CFM carb right now, but I feel like it's a little underpowered, or it's going to be underpowered. And then obviously I'm going to do a billet distributor. That's the only thing I didn't do, which probably is screwing me right now because there's a little bit of play for where the cam meets the distributor to turn. So I want to fix that. New water pump, new hoses, new power steering down below, full length headers. So in order to do full length headers, what I did was I ordered Cutlass headers from Mondello, Twister or whatever, Bernard, I forget his name, I don't fucking know. But one of those guys, completely custom on the driver's side. You can, if you have a Delta 88, 65 or 66, I think 67, they changed body style or frame style. You can use the right Cutlass side, but the left side is completely custom because, let's see if it, no, it's not. I'll have to show you that tomorrow. I'll make a video tomorrow actually because I'm working on it. You have the steering box right there. So you got the linkage that comes down there. You got the steering box. shine this light on. Lights don't want to go on. I had to go around the steering box. So in order to do that, completely took it all apart. Me and my brother-in-law, we went ahead, templated it probably 50 fucking times. Thought we had it good. Turns out it didn't. Went too low to the ground. Had to take it to a shop. Had an actual shop do it. Now, if you were to do this, and if you're not good with welding, because I'm gonna tell you right now, my headers look like dog shit, and that's why I wrapped them. And then I had oxidation because I live in Ohio in the wintertime because I wrapped them. Save yourself time. Just have a professional freaking do it. So not only to do that, it had to clear the starter, so I had a mini starter, everything like that. Oh yeah, deep oil pan. I had a deep oil pan for racing because I want maximum cool, best quality oil, everything like that. Quality parts. I don't want cheap. I'm not cheap, so I didn't want to use a stock pan. Also new harmonic balancers, everything. Anything you can think of, it's brand new, best quality. So I didn't want to use the stock oil pan, so I went ahead, did a Moroso deep oil, put it in there, thought it would work. Went to turn the car, doesn't turn. So had to go in, lift up the engine with a hoist, and then I had to take off the pan from underneath, and it's a pain. And then I had to mark it, get my brother-in-law to go in there, chop it down. Let me see if I can get a good picture underneath, so see what I'm talking about. Maybe not. So there's a harmonic balancer. I can't see anything. You're not gonna see anything. I'll show you that tomorrow. So did that. Has an 8.5 or 8.2, whatever it is now, pan in there. With doing that, I didn't compensate for the drive, so we basically cut it's flat. We cut a notch in it so it could go around the steering. So with doing that, I didn't think about turning right. So I can't. After doing that, getting that header done, I still couldn't turn right all the way. It would push the engine over. So what I had to do was I had to move back the whole drivetrain. So engine, transmission, and then we had to cut the drive shaft. So in long story short, if you're serious about doing full-length headers, do yourself a favor, move the whole drivetrain back. I paid somebody to do it. I didn't have a lift or anything. You're going to need a lift to do it because you got to notch in the brackets down below, notch it, bring it back, and then it should work. Rebuilt transmission. Hold on.
You in here?
Yeah, hold on. I'm making a video. Close the door. Yeah, so rebuilt transmission. Same guys that moved back my car. They're the best in Columbus. They did it. What else did I do? Oh, looked at the rear and everything like that. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, that might be it, to be honest. So, I think that's it. I'll probably make a better video tomorrow explaining in depth and showing exactly what was done because I can't do it in here. It's too messy. So, I will check back. If you have comments, any questions about moving back drivetrain, getting headers to fit, Griffith radiator, dual fan, electric. It's all hooked in. It's pretty nice. Keeps it nice and cool. It was actually, I had a crack in my radiator, and then I started up the stock radiator. Started it up, was running a fan right off the water pump. was overheating. It was hydrolocking when I was driving, so got that. Definitely recommend that for Oldsmobiles. I think that's about it. I'll make another video tomorrow. Leave comments, messages. I'll answer them all. Any questions, any concerns, any suggestions with the D100 slant 6 build, greatly appreciated. Any ideas what to do with it? Obviously it's slant 6. If there's anything I should know about working on that truck, any tips, pointers, help with this, that would be much appreciated too, with the valves. So leave messages and comment, and I guess subscribe, even though I don't really care about that one. But yep. All right, see you.